Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Charisma, and today we're just going to go walk through the garden, and I'm going to give you guys a little mini garden tour. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple of days, so everything's like getting extremely growing and it's looking beautiful. So before everything fully forms out, I just want to go and give you guys a little tour. So we're going to start over here in this bed. We've got two grow buckets. This first one right here are our potatoes. We probably will pop more. We eat a lot of potatoes in a bunch of different meals and stuff, so we probably will get some more and plant them up. And then this one is just a hodgepodge of kind of different plants. My husband kind of just wanted to get the plants on our deck planted instead of just tossing them. We got a couple tomato plants. We got some brassicas in there. Another one down there. Oops. Right there, you can see it right there. But you can see we got some flowers on our tomatoes. And then into the bed we've got our orange eggplants. You can tell they are getting attacked by little beetles. But I think I'm going to be able to get some at least from this plant. It's looking really big. It's my biggest one. So there's that. And then this plant right here is a mushroom plant, a flower. We're doing it for the roots to make medicinal mushrooms this year. And then I've got some Japanese early long eggplants around it. And then this right here is our fair pumpkin. It is supposed to get 100+ pounds. If you look, like the leaves are huge. And then we got some carrots and Elysium flowers. And then we've got a Starry Night watermelon, my nasturtiums. Then you've got two little bitty ground cherries that aren't as big as the others. Then you've got a marigold, some radishes, two other ground cherries, and if you look right there is a ground cherry forming. We got some more radishes, and then we've got one of our zucchini plants. As you can tell, these leaves are huge. I have it staked up because I'm going to grow it vertically because it's one of those ones that sprawl. But the leaves are huge, as you can tell. And then we have our other one, which are producing nicely. You've got like this really big one here. And then hidden underneath the zucchini plant, you have a marigold. And then behind it, this row of peppers is purple bell peppers. And then the one beside it, this row right here, is pumpkin spice. And then I've got some poblanos and other bell peppers. On the other side of the zucchini plant, let me just break through these leaves. I have another nasturtium plant, another watermelon, and these are some early jalapenos. And then I've got this beautiful borage plant that is in bloom and it's gorgeous. So if you go from this bed to the bed beside it, I've got more carrots, another marshmallow plant. That it is a volunteer tomato plant, and then I got a bunch of zinnias coming up. And then on the other side, I've got some beets, another marshmallow plant, Elysium, some Thai basil, and a teddy bear sunflower, which I think I studied it, but it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And then another volunteer tomato plant. And then the side we got another borage plant, which is producing another bee right there. But it's producing some really pretty pink flowers as well. And then I've got some nasturtium, some leeks. We transplanted some onions. We started from seeds. I'm not sure how they're going to grow or if they're going to grow. But look, we have another friend in the garden. A little earthworm just making its way downtown, walking fast, and it's homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So we have some Roman tomatoes, and then we got some orange currants, which I believe I stunted. I had like 15 in 3 little spots. But since I thinned them out, they have gotten a significantly a lot bigger. They used to be that big about a week ago. Now they're that size. There are some little flowers on it. We have another marigold, some zinnias, and a basil popped off in the corner. Now in this bed, we got some more flowers, another nasturtium, a basil, a nasturtium, and these are all of our bush beans. There's two that still need to come up. They're a little slow, but they're growing. So these are what we're gonna do with for all of our canning beans. And I have two types of beans on this trellis. I have a Kentucky green bean and another one. These will be for our fresh picking. And then once these start to produce more, once I see the flowers on these get bigger, I'm going to pop some more back here so I have a succession sowing. In this bed we have another zucchini plant. I honestly thought this plant was going to die, but I'm sadly mistaken. It survived and it is growing and it's good sized leaves already. Then we have a little basil underneath it, a nasturtium, another borage plant that does not have any flowers yet, but it is beautiful. And then my tomatillos, I have regular green ones and my purple ones. They don't have any coming yet. They have maybe one. And so this is some yellow stuffer tomatoes. They use them like bell peppers and stuff them with rice and meats and stuff. And these are blueberries. Then I have a melon. And then a little zinnia tucked right there. In this bed we have some sugar snap peas and black beans on the trellis. Sugar snaps are, honestly, this trellis just makes me happy to begin with. It is growing, it's going up the way it's supposed to and everything like that. From over there we have a cucumber plant that is growing under the shade of our last borage plant. And then we have two more melons, which are thriving and looking beautiful. I gotta come in here and weed. Then we got marigold, another melon, and then another zucchini plant. Zinnia, marshmallow, and basil. There was a cucumber plant there, but the heat kind of took it and killed it off. And then in this one is where most of our tomato plants are. On this side we've got a bunch of slicers, giant Belgiums, giant crimsons, stuff like that. On the other side we've got our cherry tomatoes, our vine ripe, kind of like the ones you get like vine ripes in stores. The seed packet literally said vine ripe tomatoes. And then some other ones. Looks like I got some unwanted little buggies. And then I've got basil there. I think these are Greek basil. Some cucumber, another teddy bear sunflower, and then I've got 3 basils over there. Which these basils are beautiful and bushy, and these basils are beautiful and huge. And this is my daughter's flower bed. I think these are sunflowers. Honestly, I just gave her a bunch of seeds and seedlings and told her to go plant. She ended up buying these. She bought these 4 with her allowance money, and then she got nasturtiums and elysiums. She's got 2 hollyhocks and a bunch of sunflowers here. So on our back deck we have a couple towers. 2 of them we just got from like Amazon for a couple, like 20-30 bucks. So in this blue one I only have some chamomile growing. In this one I have more basil. And then we have our first green stalk that we've ever had. It's not even fully planted, but we've got some dill in these 3 pockets, basil, parsley, some lettuce that will be harvested soon, And on the back side, we've got more basil, parsley. Which the basil up here is just as beautiful as the ones down there. A lot of basil. I put it mostly on my pizzas and stuff like that. And then we'll have it for when we can our tomatoes into pasta sauces, and then we'll have the basil when we can into our pasta sauces and stuff like that. So that is the garden. Let me do this. So that is the garden. It is be awesomeness, honestly. We've got a lot of stuff producing. Like, are you seeing the zucchinis are producing? The tomatoes are starting to produce. And yeah, so until next time, we wish you all well and see you then. Get over here!